talk about personal branding for actors. Personal branding for actors is probably the most important thing an actor needs to consider outside of mastering their craft. In this video, we're going to discuss personal branding for actors by giving you my best personal tips and business branding tips that will be crucial in marketing yourself as an actor. And actor marketing is so important these days because without it, you're basically a sitting duck waiting for others to find you. My name's Daniel Brea. I'm a producer and director here in Los Angeles, and I help actors and media creatives and artists find creative and financial independence so that they don't have to sit around and wait for things to happen. They can go out and make it happen for themselves. So let's dig right into these business and personal branding tips for actors. And when I say personal branding for actors and business branding tips, they both kind of represent the same thing in this context, with the distinction being that you as a person are unique and your brand stems from there at its core, but you as an actor are a business. So in effect, the best way to market yourself as an actor is to use your personality to create uniqueness and push your business out into the world. So let's dig into these actor marketing and branding tips without any further ado. Make a list of adjectives. I'm just jump right into this. So make a list of adjectives. I'm going to put some in the description below for you for inspiration, but words like shy, funny, attractive, silly, goofy, warm, independent, etc. And think of 5 to 10 adjectives or words which most closely define you, your core personality, your essence, because your brand is really your essence, but we need to define it. So think of 5 to 10 adjectives that define you. Then think of 3 to 5 actors who share similarities with you. And then think of 3 to 5 shows and films that you could see yourself on. Then think of what makes you unique based on your life experiences and appearances. Okay? There's something unique about you, and don't hold back here. Anything that you've gone through that you feel like is even slightly unique, put it down. And now, in actor marketing, it's important to get feedback from others and compare it. Okay? Just to make sure that you're being realistic with yourself. So we're going to go out and get some feedback. Personal branding for actors requires you to think about where you fit as an actor too, right? So you're a part of the entertainment industry and there is a place for you. And we need to figure out where that is, which requires a realistic understanding of how your audience perceives you. So send these questions, the ones that I just gave you, to at least 10 people that you know from all walks of life, not just people in the entertainment industry, people you went to school with, people you used to work with, your mom, your sister, but don't cluster them all in the same group. Have diversity. You want to have people who have seen different sides of you. Your old boss. Don't hold back on this, right? Ask them to define you in 5 to 10 adjectives. Don't give them a list of words. In this case, just ask them to define you in 5 to 10 adjectives or words, and ask them what films and shows they see you on and what famous actors they feel like you most resemble. Now, take all of your feedback and your own results and analyze them. Sort of take a big step back and look at everything that you wrote down and try to start forming a cohesive personality or some Try to see patterns there, things that match between what you thought and what came back from your friends or people that you know. Try to look at it from a sort of 30,000-foot overview and sort of try to write a one-line, sort of what's called a log line, to define a personality or a type. All right? So just one sentence that describes a personality that is basically derived from all of that input. Like sassy but loving eccentric best friend, or, conniving, hateful, backstabbing, villainous, ex-husband, something like that. Try to find a way to write it out, all right, and create a personality around it. Try to come up with a few character types like that, so a couple of different lines, and incorporate them into your actor marketing. And with this in mind, you will have a much better chance at booking relevant roles, and you'll do much better at describing yourself to agents and managers and producers and other people who can get you work. And most importantly, these personal branding tips and business branding tips will allow you to know what kind of content you should create for your next demo reel and looks that you should, go for on your next headshot session so that you can steer your career rather than wait for others to tell you what to do. Now, this was just a small exercise. Our branding exercises go in much deeper depth in our programs, but I hope this starts you out right. If you like this content, like, comment, subscribe. If you're not watching this on YouTube, come over to the YouTube channel. There should be a link or a button here somewhere and check out more of our content. I'll see you next time.